Kind of a funny day. I'm actually shooting my intro for the series today. So during episode 4 of the series, we're actually filming the intro for the entire series that you guys have already seen since episode 1. So I had 4 episodes filmed before I even had the intro done. So today we're filming the intro and episode 4. Get your head around that.
Losing track of time in my mind. Watch the morning come. Tell them that I'm fine. No, I'm lying. Who have I become? I've been waking up and see the world in different views. You know how I do, baby.
I hate looking in the mirror when I squat. That's why I always face away from mirrors. Boom. No more mirror. Why is that not heavier? Okay, today's turning out to be a rough day. What you guys didn't see on camera is before that 455 single, I ran into like a slew of distractions. First, I go to unrack it and it feels so heavy on one side. I felt it on 405 and thought I just got under the bar crooked. But 455 felt so heavy on the right side, I re-racked it and then unracked it again just to make sure it wasn't all in my head. Completely heavier, significantly heavier on one side. I actually checked to make sure there wasn't like an extra 10 or I didn't put on a 35 instead of a 25 or something. That's how bad it felt. So I unracked all the plates because I figured just one of the plates was warped. There was one bent 45, so I figured maybe it was that thing. And I'm so just out of it today and tired from like sinuses and stuff. I make the biggest noob mistake in the world and I unrack all 4.5 plates off of one side only. The bar flies up, taps the top of the monolith and breaks off the peg that screws into the monolith racks. It basically stops the racks from sliding. You can adjust how wide or how narrow you want the racks, and it stops them from sliding. So I broke that. I got to message the owner of the gym and tell him I broke that and I'll pay for whatever it costs. So that happened, so I took a minute to get my head clear because that was annoying, and then I got under the rack and I realized that the left peg, the part that I broke now, swings back and forth, and that scared the crap out of me. So that's kind of where my head was at during the whole single. I was like afraid to re-rack it. I didn't know if the peg was gonna like break on me or something. I was gonna get crushed. So needless to say, that was a very distracted 455 single. Felt very clean, just distracted. Oh, and it was that one bent plate because once I replaced it with a non-bent plate, it felt fine again, so. Finishing up today with an exercise I haven't done in a long while. Deficit deadlifts off of a 2-inch deficit. One of my favorite variations for deadlifts. I have not done these in ages, so we're easing back into them. Light speed reps today, beltless. Deficits are great for speed off the ground as well as strengthening your lockout. In my opinion, just the overall best variation you could possibly use for deadlifts. I'm reading a book and I'm on page 500 and something and I'm almost done with this book, and this has been my book on the airplanes for like months because I'm so slow at reading because I get distracted so easily. And speaking of distractions, that brings me to my next subject. Why are my videos so short? I've gotten a few comments, actually I got a lot of comments on it recently, just asking why they're shorter and people asking me to make them longer. One person even accused me of being lazy. Now that's just crazy. If you can't see the amount of effort being put into these videos via filming, editing, color correcting, the music, everything, you're off your medicine. The reason I make them that long is simply because that's what I enjoy watching on YouTube. Like I love Casey Neistat's videos because they're short and sweet. They're like 5-6 minutes long, all of them. And for me, that's awesome.
I personally don't have the attention span to watch a 20, 25 minute long vlog. And I'm not knocking that duration at all. There's a lot of YouTubers whom I love and respect, and I love their channels, who have long vlogs like that. And I'll still try to watch them, but sometimes I'll have to kind of skim through them to the highlight points, just because me personally, I don't have the attention span to sit there and watch a 25-minute long vlog. And that's just me. Everyone's different, and I'm definitely not knocking that style at all. To each their own, of course. I will never resort to adding filler content. That's the other thing too. I feel like if I made them really long, a lot of it would be like boring content. I want to make every second of that video fast-paced and exciting. This is actually the slowest part of this entire video, so I'm going to end it. That's why they're short, though. That's just what I like watching on YouTube as a viewer.
Gym is done, heading to meet Ariana, and then gonna go with her to her tanning salon to go tanning. Because in 3 weeks, we're going to Florida for WrestleMania. Woo! It's gonna be exciting. And along with Florida comes sunshine and pools. And I don't wanna go there in full pale winter mode and then get burnt all week, and that'll be miserable. So, gonna go tanning just to get a nice little base going so I don't fry like a lobster when I get out there. Am I tan yet? Okay, that's done. Training's done. Base is done. 3 weeks out from Florida. 7.5 weeks out from the meet. Time to eat. Only ate once today, so we're actually gonna go out to eat and eat kind of big. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Thank you guys so much for watching, subscribing, and commenting. See you on the next episode. Getting food at Joseph's, but not just any Joseph's. This is not your normal Joseph's. This place not only has free refills of water, it also has free gluten, no charge. Post-workout wine is always a must because it's fruit and it's healthy. Woo! Enchilada time.